But to make these completely different cycles lock into a perfect rhythm, you'll need to find a specific mathematical target. That target is called the lowest common multiple, or LCM. Today, we are going to calculate the exact LCM of the numbers 4 and 6 using a straightforward technique called the listing multiples method. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. You don't need complex formulas, just basic 1 through 10 times tables. By walking through this 3-step exercise together, you'll build a universal, reusable template that can solve any basic alignment problem you encounter. Let's look at the formal definition on screen. The lowest common multiple of 2 or more numbers is the smallest positive integer perfectly divisible by each of the given numbers without leaving a remainder. In practical terms, it is simply the smallest number that appears in the times tables of every number you are looking at. For our calculation, we are going to focus entirely on our 2 base numbers, 4 and 6. This split-screen graphic shows a trap you need to avoid before starting. Do not confuse a multiple with a factor. Factors are the smaller pieces that fit inside a number, like 1, 2, and 4 moving inward. Multiples are what we want. They are the times tables, multiplying outward into infinity. Correctly building outwards through multiplication is the bedrock of this entire calculation process. So let's start building our lists. Step 1. Write down the number 4 on your page and get ready to list its multiples. Looking at this first list, we count up by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Next, write 6 below it to get 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Generate 5 to 7 multiples to guarantee enough data for a match. If you stop after only 2 or 3, you risk terminating the list before the numbers have a chance to overlap, creating a false negative. These 2 parallel rows represent all the possible future points where our 2 cycles are operating independently, waiting for a point of intersection. That brings us to step 2. We need to scan these generated datasets to identify any and all common multiples. Scanning both rows, we identify 2 mathematical overlaps. The number 12 appears in both lists, and further down the number 24 appears in both lists. Because multiplication is infinite, extending these lists further right produces endless recurring matches. For step 3, choose the lowest common multiple. Because we generated the numbers in ascending order, scanning strictly from left to right guarantees the very first match is inherently the smallest. The larger matches fade away, isolating our final answer. The number 12 is the exact mathematical anchor where the independent cycles of 4 and 6 perfectly and efficiently synchronize. The calculation is complete. The lowest common multiple of 4 and 6 is 12. Look at this mock-up, and then look down at the page you've been writing on. You've successfully built the exact same proof, step by step. You can use this process on any small digits. Just apply the 3 universal steps. List the multiples, identify the commonalities, and isolate the lowest one. However, this listing method has a critical limitation. If you try to use it to align massive base numbers, writing out hundreds of multiples becomes highly tedious and inefficient. To conquer complex, large-scale alignment problems, you need to evolve your approach. Next, we'll learn how to use a process called prime factorization.